both feet, the left and right. My right foot, since I've been using the Q device, it's almost gone. The numbing has gone, almost gone up. The left foot, it's about 25% better than it was before the QTWE device. So that's something that I noticed. So that's pretty cool.
Hey, Dianne, thanks for coming to spend some time with me today.
Thank you for asking. I'm glad I contacted you to get on this video because I want to do whatever I can to help this project with QHS.
Well, I know you have a lot to share, and that's going to help a lot of people. Give them hope and see what is possible. So can you start off by telling us a little bit about how you were feeling prior to coming to QHS?
Yeah, I've been plagued with sciatica pain for years, off and on. The discomfort, it would not allow me to sleep very well because my hips would hurt, my legs would hurt, and then it would come and go. So I went to, this was back around 2016, 2017. I went and had an MRI done. That's when they discovered that I have a 3 millimeter disc bulge, which caused a spinal, I think it's called canal stenosis, and it was irritating my nerves, and that's what was causing my pain. So the doctor said the only way they can fix it is to have surgery, put pins and titanium. I said, what are my options? They said physical therapy. I said, I'll do the physical therapy. So I did the physical therapy for a long time, for a number of years. And it would alleviate the discomfort and I would be okay for a while and then it would come back. So it was like on again, off again kind of pain. And then about last summer, late June, I hadn't received the QHS devices yet. The first one that they came out with was the Q belt. I had such excruciating pain. I couldn't sit, I couldn't walk, I couldn't lay down without feeling a lot of pain. I mean, it was so bad. I had tears coming out of my eyes. Something triggered, something happened. And there was a huge amount of inflammation, obviously, that was causing me a lot of pain. So I contacted, I sent an email to QHS, and this was in late June. I said, I'm really bad. Is it possible to get the Q belt? This is when they first came out with the Q belt. Can I get that sooner rather than later? And I explained the situation to them, and they graciously, a week later, sent me the Q belt. And I swear to God, I put that thing on, and within 30 minutes, literally, the pain stopped. I was taking all kinds of pain meds before then too, and that caused me all kinds of abdominal pain. So I had to stop that too. So I was having both sciatica pain and also abdominal pain, like my pancreas was like a pancreatitis attack. And because I don't have a gallbladder, right? So I have to be careful what I consume. So yeah, I put that on, and literally within 30 minutes, the pain stopped. I mean, I was incredible. That was humongous. My husband was so worried. He wanted to take me to the doctors, and I said, no, I'm not going to have surgery. Okay, so we're going to do this. And QHS sent it to me, the Q belt, and the pain literally stopped. And the amazing thing is, it only lasted 3 weeks. Within 1 week, I was sleeping really deeply, just with the original. It looked like a computer, one of those software things that you put into the computers. Anyway, that's what it looked like. Yeah, a software thing packet. So yeah, so I was wearing it for a week. Then I gave it to 24/7. I gave it to my husband to wear at night, and I would wear it during the daytime. And within a week, he was, I'm 69, he's in his 70s. And so he would have to urinate a lot, because of his prostrate. And he would get up 3 or 4 times a night. Well, within a week, he didn't have to urinate at all. He would just get up in the morning and go. And I said, wow, that's something. And he goes, yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyway, there's other things that something he's gonna have to talk about.
Okay.
But yeah. So
How long, Dianne, how long had you been suffering with sciatica?
Oh, the extreme pain started in late June of last summer. Okay. But I've had sciatica discomfort off and on, just low grade, like a muscle aching kind of thing. But I would be able to alleviate that through physical therapy. But it wasn't until last summer, June, I must have done something that hurt my lower back, and the pain just took over, and it was just exploded from my lower back all the way down my legs. I have numbing from the nerve damage, from the stenosis. And but it was last June, about 2 weeks before I received the Q-belt, is when it just totally flared up and it would not stop. So I was in pain for a couple of weeks until I got the Q-belt.
And then
I was on pain meds. Yeah. And I put that on, and within 30 minutes, it was gone. And I said, that's the most amazing thing. I mean, that's when it sold me that this is the real deal. Okay. So it lasted 3 weeks, the original one. And they sent me in early August the first black prototype QTWE device. And then I had that replaced in November because the battery issues. That the one I have now has been going on. He's right here. And so I've been using that almost 24/7, right, since November, the current one. And I just have to let you know that ever since the Q-belt, the original Q-belt, I've had no sciatica pain whatsoever.
Hallelujah. That sounds amazing.
Isn't that great? Yeah. And plus now I'm sleeping better. I sleep deeply. I've had a trigger. You know what a trigger finger is?
No.
Okay, it's kind of like there's something going on with the ligaments, and it kind of creaks when you try to open and close the finger. It's this one right here. I know.
How appropriate.
So when I woke up in the morning, my fingers would be like this, and I would have to take this one to straighten it up and make it flexible again. Okay. Now I don't have that. It's pretty smooth. I have just a slight crick in it, but it's gone. It's practically almost gone. That's another testimony I wanted to tell you. Okay. So that's
so cool.
People understand that have trigger fingers know what I'm talking about. But no, it's very flexible. I couldn't do this, and it would hurt because it was pretty swollen here, but the swelling has gone down, and now I don't have any problems with it. So that's something else. The numbing from from the nerve damage, my L4 and L5, has numbed both feet, the left and right. My right foot, since I've been using the Q device, it's almost gone. The numbing has gone, almost gone. My feelings have returned. The left foot, it's about 25% better than it was before the QTWE device. So that's something that I noticed. So that's pretty cool. But I have other issues that I still have, but I think it's gonna, I'm wondering that if there was no other QR, and this is all I have left, I think the QTWE device will eventually fix it, but it's just going to take a longer time because of the strength of the frequency.
Right. Yeah, and like you said earlier, the purpose of the individual device is to prepare the blood and to prepare your body to receive the high frequency of the Q arc.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to the cure because I've got some missing organs. I'm 69. I've had my gallbladder removed. I had a hysterectomy, and a full hysterectomy. I don't have a uterus or ovaries. So based on what Dr. A has said, that should come back. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. That would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's interesting.
that's my story.
Cool.
The main one is I'm pain free. I have no pain. I've been working in my garden box, and I have grapes that we grow and make wine in our backyard. We make wine. That's our hobby when we retire, my husband and I.
Nice.
So I've been lifting, bending, squatting, and I was going, okay, maybe my pain might come back, because I've been pushing it. And I did it on purpose to see what would happen. No pain.
Wow.
Nada. So I'm pretty convinced that it's not coming back. The inflammation is gone, which is what caused the pain.
Right.
The issue with the disc is still there, but the inflammation, which caused the pain, is not there.
What disc is it?
The L4 and the L5,
Hmm.
which is right above my
Tailbone.
tailbone, correct?
Yeah, that's a tough spot.
It's a
Um,
real spot.
So then that brings us to the most exciting question, is your do-over. So you get to take all the wisdom, experience, knowledge, all of that, and bring it into a 30-year-old body. How does
Yeah.
that feel? What are you going to do with that, Dianne?
I plan on doing some humanitarian projects, especially one involving QHS. I do want to open up a wellness center once it's going, because we're invested in the RV,
Mm-hmm.
things that Loved One Society is involved in. So we are separately ourselves, but we've been investing in a lot of different assets to hopefully that they'll come through. And when the reevaluation occurs, my goal is to open up a QHS center. And my daughter, who's also a member, she's a nurse. She lives in the San Antonio area. So yeah, that's what I plan to do.
Wonderful. Are you also in Texas?
No, I'm in the Reno, Nevada area.
Oh, there's a lot of people on our team that are, oh, wait, they're in Las Vegas. Never mind.
Yeah.
We have a lot.
She's in the San Antonio area, and she lives in the Hill Country area. Beautiful area, really nice. So I'm thinking about we're thinking about opening up a center in the Hill Country somewhere.
Oh, nice.
So we're really excited about that.
What about for yourself? What do you want to do for you? Like stuff that I like to say, like maybe things that you didn't do that you now can do that you're excited about doing. Like, gosh, I never did that, but I really am excited to do that.
Well, when I was younger, I pretty much did a lot. My husband and I, we've done a lot. We've been on cruises. We're certified scuba divers. We traveled a lot when we're not working. I was born and raised in Okinawa, Japan. So I would like to go back to Okinawa to visit my family on my mother's side, because I haven't seen them since the 90s. So that would be really nice. Yeah. So we
You're
plan
really active. I found this company. I gotta to actually tell everyone. It's like Outdoor Adventures or something like that, where they do bike rides and hikes and snorkeling, and they do all these adventures, kayaking. And it's not that expensive because they do your meals and everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, another thing that we do is I fly fish too. We do a lot of fishing because we're into the outdoors. My husband wants to get involved in preserving our nature, the wildlife. He wants to get involved in that. He's got some ideas on what he wants to do. But I want to basically dance again, go back on cruises and Yeah. I want to save animals.
Aw,
I know. I'm
exciting
very,
times.
yeah. I mean, I have 4 dogs that live in our house, and 2 are rescues and 2 are miniature dachshunds. And I swear to God, my little Cassie, I think she came into my life to teach me what unconditional love is all about. Our animals are here to teach us if we only listen to them. And, oh, my heart just goes out to these animals. I
Yeah.
want to take care of them too. Do something about rescuing and helping them because there's so many out there that need our
Yeah.
help.
You
Yeah.
know, I had a vision of having like a senior, you know how they have senior facilities, but
Mhm.
having like the dogs, like of the animals that need rescuing, cohabitate with the seniors, because then that way everybody receives and is able to give love. I
Yeah.
like it's such a win-win, you know?
Oh yeah. Animals have the ability to do that, you know. If the person is open to, being around them. Oh yeah, there's nothing like it. I've seen it. Yeah, my
Yeah.
daughter has 3 rescue dogs, 3 big rescue dogs, because she couldn't stand thinking about having them euthanized, so she took them in. Yeah.
Nice. That is great. Yeah, I'm down to one. I lost one recently, but I can't wait for the home healing device to come because he's old and he
Yeah.
could use it and benefit from it because, I mean, who knows what's going to happen? They will probably live a lot longer with that, in the homes, a
Oh
lot
yeah.
longer and healthier. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I believe that. We have an extra one of the smaller black QTW device
Mhm.
because my husband ordered an extra one for his mother because she has dementia, and he thought the bigger one would be, more stronger. So we had an extra one. We put that next to our dogs on the pillow, and one dog just likes to put his head on it because he loves the frequency that's coming out of it. Oh yeah. I think
Um,
they sense it. They do feel it for
yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah, somebody like I interviewed somebody, this guy Greg, and his fish that was lying on the bottom of the fishbowl for a few days came back to life.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow. That's amazing. That's
right.
oh yeah. That is
So yeah,
yeah.
I ordered an extra device for my dog, but we haven't received any of our stuff, because of everything that's happening. But those white ones are supposed to start shipping this week, so that's good news.
That is good news. Yeah. Because my daughter ordered an extra one for herself too, because she's got the smaller one. And
Uh-huh.
so since we put in for the home healing system when it first was announced. Rod said, let's do it. I said, okay, let's do it.
Well, it's gonna be dynamite.
But hoping that it would help his mother because she's got stage 1 dementia, and so she takes a lot of care.
My mom too.
Yeah.
So I
So
feel like I'm going to turn my house into a little bed and breakfast for extended family.
yeah, that's an idea. Yeah.
We have a spare room, just have everybody come. They say 72 hours, you should see a big difference. So I thought, well, I'll have my mom come over for 72 hours and see what she sees,
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Well,
know?
I'm really looking forward to the proof of concept on the HHS because
hmm
we'll probably go through the cure now that there's more information out based on what Cynthia said, that it won't come out till after the
Yeah,
cure.
it's
So
exciting.
yeah. But at least it's mobile, right?
Oh yeah, I think
Take
they
it.
said it weighs like 35 pounds,
Yeah.
maybe 30, 35 pounds, something like that.
Yeah.
So
So, yeah. I can pick
awesome.
it up.
Yeah, 35 pounds is doable for most. But
Yeah.
if not, I'm doing videos. I did a strength training video for you guys to work on so you can get stronger.
Great. Looking forward to it.
All right, beautiful girl. Well, Diane, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I look forward to having you back for part 2 post QARC.
It's been my pleasure, and I can hardly wait.
I know.
The before and after.
It's
So,
going to be so fun.
yeah, it will be fun. And I can't wait to tell my friends. Most of my friends think I'm crazy, right? I go, well, okay, you'll just have to wait and see. And so
Yeah,
once they see, they're going to say, where can I get that? Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. They're
Exactly.
all in my age group.
And then it's going to be the floodgates are open, so
Yeah,
it's going to be crazy
it will,
times, but
it
we get
will
to
be
ride the
crazy.
wave. Woohoo!
Right, that's right. I've got my surfboard. I'm good. So,
You surf too. Wow, you're awesome.
okay. Well,
Okay.
listen, I'm going to have to go. This is really nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was able to touch base with you.
Okay, Diane, have a beautiful day. Thanks again.
Okay.